I just wanted to make a quick video on how to sign up for a library card if you live in the city of Fort Worth. So you'll go to their page, which is, they've redone the Fort Worth city pages, so it's a little bit different, but it's fortworthtexas.gov Departments Library. If you go to their main page, library is one of the tabs. You click on it, it'll take you here. So on the side, they've got search catalog, search ebook, audiobook. Down here, they have get a card. Some of the libraries still have open time. So if anybody wants to go in and get a physical card, the physical card will then work for the electronic resources, but they do offer e-cards, which are only good for electronic resources. So you cannot take your e-card number and go to the library and get library cards. So I always recommend getting a physical card over getting an e-card, but if that's not something that you want to do or someone wants to do and they only want electronic resources, the e-card is a really good option. So once you click that, you have your e-card, and then you have to fill out a little bit of information. So you have an English application and a Spanish application. So we'll click on the English application, and then you would fill out the information: first name, middle name, last name, date of birth. You have to be 18 to sign up for an e-card. So parents would be signing up for a card, and then their students could use their card information to log into the electronic resources. So to Overdrive. To Libby. Overdrive is the company, Libby is what the public libraries use, the app. And then you would put in your street address, not PO boxes or mailing addresses, but street address, because that's what they're going to use to confirm whether or not you are a Fort Worth resident. And then contact information. You have to have a working email because you don't automatically get a library card when you fill this out. This goes to people at the Fort Worth Library. They do an address check, and then if you do qualify, they will email you back with your card information. So it's not instant. And then you put in your phone number, and then the last 4 digits of your phone number is your default password, which is something people might forget when they're logging in the first time, is that they're going to ask them for a password, and the password is going to be the last 4 numbers of their phone number. Then if they want, they can go in and change that to whatever they want it to be, but the start default is the last 4 of your phone number. Mobile phone carrier, and your local branch. You are obviously allowed to, and with electronic resources, the branch doesn't matter, but they want to kind of go by whatever branch is closest to your home. So if I was filling this out, I would choose Northwest as my local branch. And then there's a statement of responsibility, the reCAPTCHA, I'm not a robot part, and then hit submit. This will then go to the Fort Worth Public Library. They will have someone check addresses to make sure that you live in you're an actual Fort Worth resident. If you are not, they'll email you back and say that you can sign up for a resident card, which has less restrictions and does not allow that electronic resource. So for our students who are Lake Worth ISD students but live in Fort Worth proper, this is going to be their best option for the electronic resources, because Fort Worth City just has a lot more available in their collection than Lake Worth has with the North Texas On the Go, which is kind of a consortium of all the smaller libraries together that pay into Overdrive that way. So if we do have kids who live and families that live in the city of Fort Worth as Lake Worth residents, this is going to be a really good option for them. But you do have to fill out the online process and then wait for them to email you back with your card number and then your password. So there you go.